Hello chums, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Transport Fever. I've been playing the game for 3 years and have never really chased after any achievements. And therefore, I'm going to chase after some achievements. Now, I did give the tutorial a spin because I hadn't got the tutorial badge, never bothered playing it. And it didn't give me the reward, which, you know, is a bit disappointing. So I'm trying a different couple. We're going to chase after earning 50 million quid without using trains. Okay. And we're going to try to do 80% passenger line use in one town. Okay, I'll be honest with you, it's not something I've ever really explored, but I'm going to explore it, and we'll figure out how that's going to work. So this is a random gen map. It's Europe. It's large. It's medium, and the secret seed code there is peninsula, because I like to doom things to failure. Right. Okay. So where should we kick off here? Well, I mean, if you want just money, then let's go farms. Okay. Yeah, farms. And you've got food production going on there. You've got food over here. Too far. Oh, is it though? It's not bad. It isn't bad. You're not wrong. You could go. Yes, you could with a bit of extra road, which I don't want to build because that's going to cost me money. I want to spend everything on trucks. Let's pause for a sec, because otherwise we'll run through the year and I'll pay some loan interest without having made anything. Yeah, see if I could get in a straight line to go round the outskirts of Tame. Get the hook up on this bad boy here, and then ship the output of that to Mansfield, Leominster, Tame, Ingleby, Barwick, which is a top name, and then Cramlington as well. That's a solid banker, that one. Also, I'm studiously ignoring the fact that you've got Conmats here as well. That is just looking absolutely delicious. Okay, I think we could possibly do 50 million just doing this, you know. Well, ambition is my second middle name. The first middle name, of course, being adventure. Right, so how do you want to work this? Yeah, I'm wondering if some kind of truck hub would do the job, because if I'm going to be playing with both of these, well, that's the trains. Don't touch the trains. Trains bad. Right, let's go large truck station. I don't think anything else is going to cut it. How far away from this can you be and it still operate? Oh, you're going to be really close. That's no good. Okay, right, well, so be it. We're going to have to go from as close to here as we can get. Right, yeah, something like that. No, wait. Let's do it there so we save the angle. Right. Why were you changing the angle there? Just so it was nicer? So not to try and save money at all. Whatever. Right. Okay. What's this farm called? No, this is. I don't know. I've usually got. Let's call it Animal Farm. And we're going to ship that up to this one, because this one's a little bit more central than that one. We'd make more money by going to there, but this one will ease the distribution that we'll have going on. So we'll head up to here, road. Now, of course, I've only got to earn 50 million quid. I don't know if that's having 50 million in balance or if that's just make 50 million quid. I'm assuming it is just make the money. So it's not going to be too bothered if I spend some of it along the way. And this one, oh no, hold on, wait. There you go. This is going to be the Soylent Corporation. And that should be marvellous. Right, Soylent. And down here is Animal Farm somewhere, wherever I left it. There we go. Cramlington, which is a lovely name. Animal Farm. Animal Farm. Right. Okay, so we won't build in a second road to start with. We're going to make them go the scenic, windy route. Although I might put in a bypass there, just to save having to go through the centre of Tame, which I'm relatively certain is not that tame. Okay. Anything more to add to that? Well, how about we set the drop-offs at the same time? Okay, right, commercial. Right in the centre of town. Okay, well, that's easy enough. We're going to use bus stops because I'm a lowlife. And also it means that I'll be able to use these for passengers in about 5 minutes' time as well. So that's Mansfield. Are you going to rename these? Nah, I can't be bothered. Then we'll head over to Leo. Leo. Right. And then Ingleby, Barswick. Barwick. Ingleby, Barwick. I think I prefer Barswick. And therefore, that's what we'll call it. No, sorry. No, I don't care how much history you've got. I'm changing the name of it. Okay, it's Tame and one in Cramo. Okay, Cramo. Yeah. Now, the question is, you know what the question is. I do know what the question is. The question is, are you going to run Cramo as part of the main delivery route? Yes, I am. That way we get at least some of that return leg is paid for. Okay, I think we're going to... I suspect strongly I'm going to rinse all of my starter cash here, and I'll max the loan as well, just on starting this up. So, let's do this for starters. Right. Okay, right, lines. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, we left Leo Minster off the to-do list. Hello, Leo. Have some Minster. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I know, but it sounds like it should, though, doesn't it? Right, okay. Any more for any more? Nope. I think we're about there. Right, so that's 4, 5. 5 routes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okie dokie. So, I don't know any of these town names. Let's go food, Leo, Minster. No, you're now Leo. I'm even going to break my own rules, and we're going to have 3-letter town identifiers. So you're going from this one to that one. Yeah, I can't see it. Look, do it in a colour that's not basically camouflaging with a landscape. All right, that one's fairly straightforward. Good, thank you. Sit. All right, next we'll go Soylent Tame. Yep. Okay. Well, this is going to be food. Yes. Tame. T-H-A. Okay. If you like, you might want to change your mind on that later. Kill off land use. Next up is going to be Soylent Mansfield. That's easy enough. That's Food Man. Food. Yeah. Man. Yes. Right. And then after that, this one's yellow at the moment. We're going to make it pinkish. Soylent to, wait, Ingers. Soylent, Ingle. Ing. All right, fine. Yep. Food, Ing, marvellous. Right, and then for my final trick is going to be the biggie. And this is going to be, well, obviously it's going to be that, this, that. Right. Yeah, I worry about the efficiency of that one. Yes, I know, we could go via School Lane, but I'm going to bypass that because otherwise you've got no chance at any kind of a delivery over to a Cramlington. So this is going to be food production. Grand. Now, how many? Well, that's the question, isn't it? Yes, that's why I'm asking it. Well, we'll start with... I mean, I'd like to do 20 to get going, but you're not going to be able to afford 20 and the others as well. Well, you are. You're going to rinse your finances pretty heavily there. So flipping be it, mate. Right, freight trucks. What have we got? We've got the Benz or the Blitz. Well, there's no competition. It's a Blitz all the way. 133k per truck. All right. Well, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, set line. You're on food production. Go. Right, let's put things onto. Let's stick the afterburners on because we're gonna get through this as quickly as humanly possible. Right. How many did I just buy? 10 or 20? That looks more like 20 than 10. All right, great. I love the fact that they've all decided to go exactly the same way. Turn this rubbish off. We don't need to know that quite so furiously. I want. Well, look. I mean, look at this. We can easily run more than that. Anyway, let's go for 2 on this blue line. No, not the blue line. The whatever colour this one is. So that's tame, right? Yes, it is. 2 on tame. Okay. Yeah. Set line 2. Food tame. Set line food tame. Right. Good. Thank you. Good. Shut that down. Next. 2 to Mansfield. Okay. Food man. Yeah. I'm feeling you. And so forth. Right. Then we've got Leo. Oh, that's twice as far. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set line food Leo. Go. Yep. And then fooding is another. Oh, that looks like. Ooh, you see, I mean, that looks like triple the distance, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ingleby. Fooding. Go. Yeah. Right. All right. So we're rolling. Rolling is occurring. Food is being produced. I saw a little nugget of corn there, or wheat, or whatever it happens to describe itself as, and that's all super duper. Now we shall do our next batch of roots while that one's bedding in. We will go from here to there. Now these are pretty flipping messy roots, has to be said. That's going to be passenger. Which is cra to Ingleby. Craing. Okay, good. I'm going to do these one at a time, actually. By road vehicles, passenger, the sour, because it's the fastest. Actually, how does it compare to the truck? 37. Yeah. 31. All right, so we're going to have passenger vehicles basically snarling up the whole flipping thing. But so be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get to work, and do try not to slow me trucks down any more than is absolutely important. Right, yeah, next. So that's cracking. I'm going to keep these up here just to remind me which ones I've actually done. Yep, another route, please, Dave. Okay, because we're not hanging around. In fact, I'm ripping it forward at a rate of knots. I paid flipping interest on what I've done so far already. Right, cra to whatever that is. School lane to school lane. That's not going to confuse anyone. Passenger. Yeah. Really? You couldn't have chosen a... Quiet. Shorter. I told you once. Name. Okay, here we go. Passenger. By road vehicles. 4 again. Yeah, good. Cra tame. Go. No. Whatever you just think. Thank goodness there was an error. Cra tame. Go. There you are. Yeah, see, I almost deliberately messed that one up. Almost. Hold on. Who's got a problem? Food tame. What? Could not connect all stations. Really though? Are you sure about that? That doesn't sound right to me. Well, show me. Fix it. Food tame could not connect all stations. So there's Soylent there. Yes, and there's this over here. Yeah, right there. What's your dilemma? Food tame. What have I misclicked here? Because I mean, it could be. It's certainly possible that I've just got I've got too many trucks trying to pick up from the one place. I mean, it's certainly plausible. And I don't think there's a 4-lane limit. I'm pretty sure there isn't. No, this should be fine. What's your problem? What have I not done or have done that I shouldn't have done? All right, we'll come back to passengers in a minute. Let's go fix this. Yeah. Close all of this lot down. You can't connect from here to town. What exactly is your problem? You should be able to just I'd whiz it round the block or do a U-turn in the road or something. All right, okay. Well, look, I'll tell you what. Because I'm feeling generous, I'll spend some money like that. That's £500,000. Yeah, it's going to make life so much easier for everybody. And actually, if I'm spending £500,000, how far can I get for £500,000? There was a 415 over here somewhere. Was there? Yeah, there was. There you go. See? Right there. Pay it. Okay, well that's not gonna make you money though, is it? And it still hasn't fixed it. How strange. Okay, well maybe I need another one of these on the other side of the road. Yes? No. Ah! Oh, okay. Yeah, you're confused. Right, thanks. Yeah, good. I didn't spot that. Should have, but didn't. And I'm now down £500,000 that I really didn't need to be. Passenger. There you go. Right, everybody happy now? Yes. Well, I should hope so, given that I've just built you an extra bit of road. And that really wasn't my... In fact, this is the bit of road that I was intending to build. I'm even going to do it. Give me some large country road. Well, no, we don't want large. We'll go medium. Can I have something cheap that does that? Yes, you can. 300 grand. Okay, fine. Okay, that should speed that along. And then for my next trick, let's hook up Mansfield and Leominster there, because that's going to make the civilians jolly pleased with themselves. Now you're going like, well, hold on, you're hooking up commercial to commercial there, Tiger, and I go, yeah, I am. But the towns are relatively small at the moment, and therefore they should have a fair amount of overlap with a bit of green as well. Right, passenger, yeah, man, Leo. How many do you want? 4. Yeah, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Passenger. Yeah, all right. I got it wrong once. There's no need to treat me like I'm a complete fool. Well, history dictates that there's every need to treat you like you're a complete fool. Thank you. Right, let's go tame Mansfield, because every time you connect one to one that's already connected, everything starts to pop a little bit more, and there's delights to be had there. Right. Yeah, there are. Profit-based delights. Okie dokie. Right, from there to here. Good, thank you. And passenger. Yeah, going from, I think that was Mansfield, wasn't it? Let's say it was. Mantha. Mantha. It's a new kind of Marvel action hero. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, set this on Mantha. Go. Alright, next. Next, let's go. We've done thatting. We have not as yet done thatting. Okay, we haven't done that, Leo. But I can't be bothered. Right, okay, well, no, that's a healthy attitude. That's going to make you all the money, that is. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, here we go. Look what we got here. We got 40 food waiting for pickup, and my trucks are all out in the wild somewhere. Let's buy some more. That'll probably do it. All right, okay, set line onto food prod. Go. Yeah, I wasn't joking. Now, as you can see already, not this one here. Yeah, we got an angry truck driver there who's being held up by some Charlie driving a bus, and that's not going to get any better until there are new buses available. In the meantime, let's expand out again. Are we really going to be able to do this using just 5 towns? Yeah, I think it's certainly possible. Now, how much catchment have you got over yellow? 100%. Well, good. And you? I'm going to guess it's going to be about the same, isn't it? Yep. Okay, good. That's all marvellous. And this one? Yeah, okay, right. Well, we're good to go then, aren't we? Let's... How do you want to play this one? Well, we could run all the way around here, but this is going to just be congestion central in no time flat. I think I want to build a bypass here that maybe comes in round there so that we can get some of the trucks from being snarled up. All right, well, bang something in, see how much it's going to cost. All right, hold on. I'll start banging. Okay, banging commences. Something like that. 800 grand. No, it's too much. I don't want to pay that kind of money. All right, well, go as far as somewhere cheap. Somewhere cheap. This is costing me $500,000. That's 4 trucks. No, pay the iron price. We'll just do it the expensive way. Okay, fine. Give me this. Yes, you really should build some kind of bypass here. Yep. All right. Okay, this is material construction, and then you're going to be the umbrella corporation. And then this mine over here, I don't know, what do you want to call a mine? This is Moria. Do you know how to spell it? I'm going to spell it like that. Okay. Well, if you're wrong, everybody's going to kind of go like, oh my goodness me, you've only gone and ruined Tolkien for everybody. And I'll go, yeah, whatever. Right, okay, so with this new one, now this is going to, hold everything. Yeah, no, I've happened upon something. Right, we got the Lockheed Super Consulate. I'm not allowed to use that. No, you are allowed to use it. You're just not allowed to use trains. All right, let me rephrase that. I'm not allowed to use it because planes are not the best way to make a load of money. Right, so this is going to be stone, just stone production. Right, and I'm going to let this just run up and down on itself like that. And then everybody else, so all the stone delivery lines, will run them out of the branch. Oh, that's very cunning. Which means I've got the big stop and the little stop the wrong way around, but it shouldn't matter that much. Right, stone to wherever that is. Stone, cra. Okay, yeah. Yeah, go on, that's it. Queue them all up there and then get the next one on. Yes, that's Ingleby. Ingleby Barswick, which is what it's called now. Stone, Ing, yep. Right, and then another one. Let's go here. I didn't even look around the map thoroughly, to be honest. I stumbled upon this immediately. I just went, sure, I'll take it. This is stone to Tha. Stone. Tha. Right, yeah. And then one more. Sure, I could probably do two more, to be honest. That last one's a bit of a hike, but it might be worth a go anyway. To here. That's stone to man. Stone man. Yes, you bored of that joke yet? Not even close, pal. And then one more, because I know no limits. I'm like too unlimited in that regard. Right, from here out to there. Okay, well, I mean, you're reaching a little if you think that one's going to pay off any time before the end of time. Right, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good too. All right. Let's now truck them up some. All right, well, production, I think, we'll get away with, let's say, 20. You can't afford it. All right, well, we'll start with less than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, set line, stone prod. Stone prod, go. Okay, thank you. Off you trot. Now then, next is going to be... Well, we want to give Stone Prod a bit of a head start, because otherwise we're just running stuff empty. I mean, it kind of works out because you end up spacing your trucks a little bit more, and therefore, you know, you've got opportunities. In fact, Newmarket's in range here. We could probably hit Newmarket, in which case we could hit Carterton as well. There is a lot of upper limit to this that we're not really nudging yet. If you say so. I mean, yeah, you know the game pretty well. Oh, okay, look, this is producing like a bandit immediately. Yeah, you're going to need to wait for them to come back, though. So deploy your secondary trucks once you see some trucks over here. All right, can I buy them now? No, you're just going to have to wait for a minute. All right, okay, I'm waiting. Where are they? Because I'll tell you, it's flipping busy on here. Now, if trucks were to overtake, I would, in a heartbeat, I would upgrade the road, but they don't, so I won't. Oh, no. You are going to need a bypass. Okay. The reason that I'm going to need a bypass is I've got all the food trucks queuing outside there, so that's unhelpful. Which way do you want to go? Let's do a bit of that. Yeah. Just accept the fact it's going to cost a bit, all right, and get it built. I mean, that's the one you want. That's it's a million smackaroos there. Terrain alignment collision. I'm really not doing anything complicated enough to warrant it, I'll be honest. Yeah, let's pay the 400 grand for that, and then take the rest of the way. Actually, I think I might have saved a bit of money doing it like that. Okay, cool. That should help alleviate some of the traffic burden that we've got going on there. Let's do Stone Leo. Right, Leo is flipping miles away, so let's do... I want to do 6, which isn't enough, but it should be sufficient to at least get the line going. Let's do 6 on man. Stone, man. Yep. Thame. Okay, right, that one you can get away with 4. Okay, 4, 2, Thame, and yeah, I know, I'm just winding you up. Ingleby Barswick, you're going to have 4 as well. Ing. Boink. And who's left? You've not been closing your windows in the way that usually keeps you semi-organised. Cra. You can have 4 as well. Okay, Stone to Cra. Good. All right. What else? Well, you've not been diligently paying anything back. We've got 20 million quid's worth of loan. Let's have a look at the income. All right. Last year, 1.5. This year, where are we? March. We've done 350 so far. I am very confident that it will be higher than that. Very, very confident that it will be higher than that. Let's dump that into there while I'm not using it. You can see that we've already got foodstuffs waiting to be picked up there. What sort of production level are we at? 50. That's really not very much. So I'm going to be running a ton of lines at the moment and not making any money off them. Oh, there we go. Although, no, that's borrowing. That's why your number was going up quickly, you wally. I was going, cracky, I'm making money really fast. You're not, though. You were borrowing more money. All right, income, where are we? May, and we're up to 1 million already. So we're easily going to do double what we did last year. Look at the passengers we've got waiting in Tame and in flipping out Mansfield's begging for it. It's going like, come on, we all want to leave. Everybody wants out. Flipping Man Leo, 55. Crumbs. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I like to reward that kind of enthusiasm with buses. Yeah, I know, you can thank me later. All right, have I got enough for another one? I will have in a minute. There we go. All right, set you, Man Leo. Go. All right. Now, and that's it. This is the principle by which I'm going to hit 50 million quid. Now, is it income of 50 million, or are we looking at something a little bit more robust? Look at the amount of stone we got waiting here. That's good. That's not stone, mate. That's con mats. Oh, they all want to go everywhere. Brilliant. Okay, yeah. This is going to work out. I don't think it's going to get me to 50. And that's the other thing. Is it a $50 million income on a per annum basis, or is it a $50 million income lifetime? I don't know. I just cook the thing. I don't know what makes it work. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to run this for 20 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes, and we'll see where we get to. Okay, probably about 7 minutes has passed. Maybe not quite 10, but it's working. So here's the scoreboard. 54. We bought $1.5 million in new vehicles and still came up $1.5 million in profit. Lovely. Last year we did nearly 2 million in profit, but we bought another 3 million in vehicles, and that's because the new man bus is available, which is a little bit faster. So we'll get passengers out of the way a little bit quicker. I'm still on a bit of repay action at the moment. Now, what I should be doing is burning my loan limit, because that's what you should do. But there's no reason for me to do so. I'm not against the clock on this, other than I'd quite like to get it done within a reasonable time to fill out an episode. As you can see over here, we've got 260 food waiting to be picked up to be processed. I could probably fling some more dudes on that one. Over here, of course, we've got an awful lot of stone waiting to be done as well. This is all very, very good. If anything, what I really need to improve more than anything else is overall infrastructure. Because it's just not very quick. You get a lot of queuing going on, particularly at high kind of distribution hubs, such as this one. It's not too bad at the moment. The queue isn't dreadful. You've got these... Whoa. What's this public transportation business? Sorry, private transportation. That's not allowed. Let's track one down. Where are you going? You. Work. Where is work? Work is in Tame. Well, I do a man-Tame passenger route? I was pretty sure I did. Hold on, passenger, man-Tame. Yeah, I'd rather drive. I don't want to go on a smelly bus. Well, it's not smelly. My buses are beautiful, and therefore shush. But the fact remains that we are getting some private transport turning up now as well, which is going to slow things down a bit. But we can still save a bit of time and effort here if we just cut some corners. I'm gonna burn the money on doing just that. So if we take a spur off here over to there, actually this is really cheap. Hold on, there you are. Do that, yep, and then do the rest of it. Okay, something like this. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. That should help the trucks a little on the food run there. I also hooked up a couple more towns. So Bromsgrove now hooks up to Leominster. Clitheroe hits Mansfield. Newmarket and Carterton hit Ingleby Barswick. Yeah, it is. So that's all pretty good. You know what, there's enough waiting here that I think we can justify sticking another truck on each of those routes. And why wouldn't we? Well, why wouldn't we indeed? I imagine we're going to get an upgrade to some of this pretty soon, but we'll just crack on as though we haven't, because we haven't yet. You go to Cra, yeah, next. You go to Ing. Set it on the right line, that would be a good start. You go to Leo. Set line Leo, yeah. Next one, you go to Man, set line Man, yeah. And you go to okay. No, you clicked the wrong thing. It was going very well there for a moment. Yeah, you go there, and then we'll buy another 3. 1, 2, 3, and you can go on production. Stone production. Good. Okay. Cool. It's all going to help. Every time I do it, well, I've got 8 million in the bank. Repay. Good. Almost cleared the loan. Excellent. Not that it's particularly holding me back. There we go. 8 million in profit last year. That's pretty good going. We can do better. Look at this. We can do a lot better. We've got 260-ish waiting. I imagine production's dropping a little at the moment. Yeah, it is. So factory switched off right now. So I'm going to stick another 10 on that route. Yeah, okay, cool. Not that the roads can really handle it, you understand, but but frankly, the spice must flow, and flow it will, because I'm going to make it flow as best I can. Now, is there a shortcut to be had? You're currently doing this. You've got a right angle there. Now, you're going to have to go... You could go under or over the brick route, just straight over to there, and that will save an awful lot of time. How much have I got? I got 2 million. If we could do it for 2... I'm even going to go... I might go large. It's expensive. In fact, it's very expensive, but the potential time saving is significant. And also the future proofing as well. Would you really want to do it that way? Yeah. There you go. It's gone. New trains available. Well, that's a shame. Can't use trains. Not allowed. It's against the regulations. And then if you're going to do one bit, you might as well do the other bit as well. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Super highway for you, friendos. That's going to make you way faster. Yeah, and that cuts out a massive chunk of the journey, and it frees up this route to be a little bit more effective. Are we getting the stone guys coming up here too? We are. Okay, cool. Well, I'm perfectly comfortable with that. That's great. If I get the loan completely paid off, then from here on in, it's all just it's tea and biscuits, mate. What does that even mean? It doesn't really mean anything. For those of you outside the UK, it's not even a saying. I just said that. That's a words combination that has very little... Obviously, we like tea and biscuits, but as any right-thinking person should do. Not me. I don't really like tea. It's not very nice. I digress, as is so often the case. Where are we going now? Well, you've cleared the loan. Hey, everything from here on in is pure green goodness, ready for you to spend however you please. So I think this year we will come up. Let's have a look. Well, that's 12. Let's call it 20. We'll call it 10 million a throw. That's 30 million. Going back another year. Well, if we go back to the start, that would take us to about 35 million. This year added on will be 45 million. I don't think it's going to do it. We'll see. In the very, very near future, we'll see, because I'll pass the lifetime earning of 50 million. If it is 50 million in a year, then I'm just going to need to up the tempo. But I already know what I'm doing next. Shall I show? There's no reason not to show you. I'm going to show you. It's over here, look. Look at this. Cheeky oil. Yeah. And I believe I found a cheeky oil refinery, or was I mistaken? Yes, it's there, look. You were looking straight at it. Cheeky oil refinery, bosh, 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 all that business. And then we can deliver to these 4, no sweat. Dunstable, if I bang a road in, that'll work as well. You could probably get as far as Tame before you start to get snarled up with stuff. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, that's more cash in the bank, that is. What we're waiting to see, though, is if we've done enough to tick the box and claim the prize and do the glory. We're a fifth, getting on for a quarter of the way towards 50 million a year. It's really not going to take much to do more than that, apart from upping the amount of goodness. In which case, I might turn my attention to trying to get 80% coverage in a town. Now, that's 80% coverage of passenger services. Yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that. No, look at this. Hello. What do we got there? Right, Food Leo, Food Man, Food Tha. They all need more truck. We'll pay for that. Right, there we go. Let's go 2 more on each. Food Leo. Go. Now, we don't want to overdo it. You always want to leave a little bit behind, because otherwise you end up over-delivering, and that shuts off your main pipeline that is generating the money. Food Man. And 2 more. Food Tha. Food Tha. Okay. What about production? Well, we can always run a few more. Put another 5 on there. Food production. Yeah. Jolly good show. Okay. Good. I've still got 8 million left to spend on whatever I please. How did we do last year? 14 million in earning last year. That's pretty lovely. How are we doing down here? How's it looking there, team? Leo needs more truck. Okay, fine. We'll give Leo another 2 truck and see how he gets on. Now, we'll probably have a truck upgrade pretty soon. But that suits me down to the ground, actually, because these guys are going to start aging. Where are we? Coming up on 10 years old now. So that's it. It all helps. Do you want to put some on the man route as well? That's probably not a bad idea. Put another 2 on the man route. Okay, that's stone man. Good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Keep earning. Now then, what next? Ooh, let's start do some cheeky oil. I'm not going to make you sit through me doing cheeky oil. I'll set it up and then I'll go cheeky and show you what I've built. Right, that's fuel set up. So we're going from what I've basically done is I've gone. Here's the oil well. There's production. I've set. I don't know how many I set on there. It was quite a few though. I'll tell you that for nothing. We set quite a few trucks on that one to go out and distribute. So they're going to go get that produced, bring back a full load. So these are going to be earning in both directions, at which point they drop off here, and that distributes to Bromsgrove, to Clitheroe, to Mansfield, to Leominster, to Thame, and to Ingleby Barswick. Yes, we're not messing around. We're going to deliver to everywhere humanly possible. That's going to take a minute or 2 to bed in. Meanwhile, we've got another passenger option going on here, and we'll do that too. We'll go from there to here. Clitheroe, very good, to Bromsgrove. Bromsgrove. Yes, okay, Passing Grove. Passenger, yes, clear. Right, let's bang some bus action on that. 4 should do the trick. Marvellous. And this is, I mean, this is basically how you do it. Eventually, I'll get there. Bro clear. Good. Yeah, kill all of these. That's all good. And then you just need to monitor and make sure that you've got your demand ratios somewhat balanced. Lovely amount of passengers going on here in Leominster. Yeah, tons, in fact. Man Leo, we could upgrade that and everybody would be thrilled to bits. How are we actually doing here as opposed to anywhere else in terms of passenger demand? Population, none. Okay, the Einheitswagen 2 is available. It's jolly nice if you're an Einheitswagen fan. All right, okay, well, you've just volunteered there, Leo. You're going to be... No, you're not an interesting enough sounding place. We're going to go to Ingleby Barswick, and we're going to try and satisfy all passenger desires, which currently is probably 0 because we're not doing anything around town. And I've got an idea that will make this work, you know. Yeah, and for those of you who know me, you've probably got a good idea of how I'm going to do it. Given that, what sort of word is that? Given that being profitable is not part of the requirement, given that timekeeping is not part of the requirement, given that ensuring that the roads are not entirely snarled with traffic is not a deal breaker for making this work, I'm going to spam the heck out of this town with bus stops. Yeah, you go, oh, why don't you use trams? Don't have that kind of mood. And I do trams for the glamour. I don't do them for no. Don't you go anywhere near trains, or you'll ruin what is a perfectly viable achievement run. Right, I'll stick one there. I'll stick one here. I'm going to cover 100% of the buildings in this town with bus coverage, and they can just live with it. You kind of go, well, this on the surface, this looks like quite a sensible route. Yeah, but this is phase 1. Okay, good. Do I want to know what phase 2 is? There's a very good chance you don't want to know what phase 2 is. Okay, all right. Well, sling that in there. That's it. Barswick's going to need it's going to stop on the other side of the street at least. Yeah, that might play havoc with whatever it is you're running here already. So be it. If havoc is the order of the day, then that's what we go for. Sling another one out here. Yeah, okay? All right. It's starting to become obvious that I've given up on trying to do this in any kind of strategic fashion, and that now I'm bombing them in until we've got enough. I reckon that'll probably cover it. You reckon? Yeah. All right. Good luck making this work. Thanks, buddy. I'm not going to need it. I've got a solid strategy. You don't, have you? You don't have one. Right. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do this one. 3. Yeah, and then that one, and that's 4, and then this one. It's 5. Yeah, let's keep going. Keep going. That's it. This is all good. No one's going to want to use any of these, but that's quite all right. Which way next? You're in a bit of an odd place, aren't you? Well, maybe you don't get a look in. We'll see how we get on. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then that one. This one's in an odd place as well. Can we do a? Yeah. You'll go around the block. That's good. What about this one? It's maybe not the most efficient or convenient, but that's all fine too. Then we'll come back through this way. Yeah. And then back to the sidings. Yes. Reverse course. Then we go 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, yeah, 10, all right, 9, 8, 7, 6, and so forth. You don't really need me counting down in a strained kind of a fashion, do you? There we are. Right, perfect. It is poetry in motion. This is the commuter line for Ing. Spanking. Right, how many buses do you reckon we need to run that? I don't know. Just keep buying them till you think you've got enough. Well, there's 20... No, wait, there's 32 stops. That'll do it. Right. Now then, if you people are still griping about not having passenger coverage after this, I'll bulldoze your town. There's a thought. I could bulldoze a whole town and just have one green building at one end and a blue building at the other end and run a shuttle between that, and that would probably sort it out. I don't expect that this line will make me any money, you know. I'd call it a hunch, but I've a suspicion that that one's going to be a bit of a loss maker. Right, meanwhile, how are we getting on over here? What have we got? 138 food to get to man. I see that as a hint. Alright, set this on the food man line. There you go. Go and make me some more dosh, please. Oh, hold on. We're coming up on... No, surely I must have just passed it. I was about to say, we're coming up on having 50 million in the bank. Maybe that's what I've got to do. This is the second possible that's what this objective is all about. The third is you've got to bring in 50 million a year. Now, the third obviously is the toughest one because you've got the most to do on that. But I've got a plan that is nothing short of horrendous to make that work. Yeah, I'm not joking. It is an awful plan, but it's going to get the job done. Hopefully, I won't need to. If this passes 50 million in the next couple of minutes, we'll see. I say if. It will pass 50 million in the next couple of minutes, but we'll just have to wait and ride it out. Look, something somewhere is profitable. Just get a wriggle on, would you? I shouldn't have to wait this long to earn a couple of million. Not now my turnover is up quite a bit. Evidently, that's not true, though, is it? All right, 47.8. So last year we earned 10.6. No, wait, it's more than that. 10.8. 20.8. No, 10.8. 10.6. 10.7. 10. We earned some. Okay, good. Here we go. 52, but it's 50, 49 point numbers. And achievement time. Oh, autosave kicked in. Yep, there we go. Got it. Truck fever. Boom. Kapow. Have at it. That's what you get. Good. Right. I don't need to worry about that anymore. Yeah. Give me an achievement. I achieved. Right. Let's go over to Ingleby Barswick and see what level of crazy's going on. Yep. There's... Hey guy. Do you need a bus? Right. Tell me about the coverage that I'm providing. 4%. Lies. Total lies. Complete and utter lies is what that is. Okay, right. No, hold on, wait, 21%. Okay, well, I'll give you a minute then to have a think about it. Obviously, this one's still bedding in. All right, don't you go changing. Let's see if we can knock this one on the head too. Okay, time's passed and I'm not really any further forwards. I'm making a ton of cash. I've done quite a bit of development, actually. We've got these brand new man trucks now on every single line. And they're just making so much money, it's not even funny. We've got a bit of fuel waiting here. I don't know why. It's going to tame. Okay, whatever. I guess that's effective in some fashion or another. But I've upgraded all the roads. We've got 6-lane super carriageway going just about everywhere. We've got a couple of 4-laners here and there for kind of junction-y stuff. But that's properly up the tempo on a great deal of what we're doing. But what you're ending up with, and actually this isn't too bad. Where are we here? This is Leominster. Is the traffic situation in town is starting to get horrific. Mansfield, a couple of minutes ago, was queuing all the way down here. So I took Johnny Bulldozer to town, and we built a new truck stop, and that seems to have fixed that. So that's good news. So now the trucks actually stop at the truck stop instead of the bus stop, which means that things move around a little bit more freely. Now, let's go and have a look and see how this commuting experience is going, because look at all this fuel. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm playing on medium. We're not playing on minimum difficulty. Medium's not actually that challenging, but once you know what you're doing, it's not that challenging. But anyway, here we are. I've now set up. I've got another 2 routes for commuters set up, and as you can see, we've got commuter route 1 and it basically it's kind of a north-south kind of an idea. The thinking being, okay, maybe I wasn't getting credit because of the amount of time it took to get from one end of town to the other. Not unreasonable. So this one goes 1, 2, 3. Back you go. Hold on. We ought to put a stop at 2 there as well. Maybe that will help. And then the other route we've got, perhaps predictably, goes in the opposite. It goes east-west. So George, Main, Park. And then after Park, I suspect we ought to stop at Main again. Although Main's not in a good place for that. I've done the same thing here as well. In fact, Main is in a terrible place for that east-west route. All right, okay, everybody, brace yourselves. Things are about to heat up. No, hold on, no. We'll stick a separate stop in there. Now that might mean that people have to cross over, but I'm sure they'll be fine with that. Where's the route here? You've lost it. You've lost track on what you're doing. Commuter route 2. Good, right. You now no longer stop at Main Street. Instead, after George, you go to Highfield, and then after Park, you go to Highfield. There we go. It should make something happen. Whether it does or not is anybody's guess. But it should have some kind of a positive impact. Maybe. I don't know. But let's have a look and see what our actual rating is, and then what now? There are no warnings. I didn't think there were. I think you were just expecting to be warning me of something. So it's only at 23%. Now, I freely admit to not being a commuter genius. I tend to just bash routes in to bring a few passengers in to use elsewhere. If anything, I suspect the route to success here would be to set up some kind of centralised bus station. And then ping single fire routes out to make sure you're hitting full coverage. So think of it as a centralised hub and then spoking outwards. But literally just go point to point. Don't have it stopping all over the place. It doesn't do you any favours. That might work. And that's what we're going to pick up in the next episode, unless anybody sent me a town to be fixed, a map to be fixed, because I'd quite like a crack at that. And at the same time, there is another achievement to be had by providing 60% of all jobs goods and 60% of all shopping goods. That's going to be a mission and a half, but I think I've got the map to do it with. It's 1972. I've got 150 million in the bank. We're clawing in around 20 million in profit per year. This is working out quite nicely. I've got a lot of vehicles. I'll just show you the route map here so you can see who isn't making money and who is. So food production, perhaps unsurprisingly, 6 million a year. Fuel is doing 4. Stone is doing 2. I'm sure we could probably up the tempo on Stone. And then the bad news crowd, commuter. And for some reason, Stone to Man is not paying off. I suspect that's going to be traffic difficulties rather than anything else. They've certainly got enough on board that it should be paying off. But hey, you overall can't complain about that. Look at this fuel madness we've got going on here. Who's short on fuel? It's Man. Fuel to Man is not... Well, how many trucks have you got on that route? It's not short on trucks either. They must be getting held up in traffic somewhere. Let's have a look. Fuel to Man. Hold on. What's going on here? Food to Man. Oh, okay, you're taking fuel back with you. Well, I'll allow it. That's fine. You know, I don't care where it goes. I don't care if there is an onward mission. In fact, that will make that food line even more profitable. So, no complaints from me there. So where are all the flipping trucks? Are they just queuing to get in? I bet they're just queuing to get in. And this is where high-capacity freight mods really come into themselves. I'm flipping heck. Look at the size of this queue. I mean, I've seen a lot worse, but this one is not exactly thrilling. Anyway, I've been Colonel Failure. I'll leave you with this as a view. Why on earth not? I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you feel like it. Don't if you don't. And I'll catch up with you next time. Cheerio! All right, so I thought that the idea of going after all of the achievements that I've missed was a really top idea. It's not a terrible idea. I tried the tutorial one. No dice on the tutorial one. Didn't give it to me, despite having everything turned off. But hey, we did get the 50 million quid one, so that's something. I'm going to stay on this map unless distracted by other projects. Rather than start a brand new series which would have to end as quickly as it began, I think we'll stick with this map as kind of a project and an idea-based kind of experience. So if you've got a project or idea-based experience that you'd like me to project or idea-based experience, then why not stick a comment in to make that kind of suggestion? I might not get to it, but I might get to it. You never know.